I know you're back in the studio with what sounds like a very sort of different, stripped-down vibe for the new album.
I don't know necessarily if I would say stripped down.
Okay.
It's funny, I find myself like talking about the album at various states of completion, and at that moment, that's kind of what it's sounding like, or that's what one song is sounding like, and I start talking and just word vomit about the album, and I just get all excited, and then I go back and look at an interview from like a month ago, and I'm like, it doesn't really sound like that now. So I've decided, as of like last week, I'm not going to talk about the album anymore.
Okay.
Except, I will say, I think it's going to be damn good.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself. I think it's going to be different from the last album. And it's very honest and personal. I'm considered the executive producer of the album. I worked with my label on that, and they're very excited, as am I, about that opportunity. And I'm really involved with it. I'm involved with the imaging. I'm involved with the production, the writing. Even on a couple songs maybe I didn't write, I definitely have input, and it's definitely a collaboration. So it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Outlaws of Love going to be on it?
I hope so. I think so. Yeah.
Still not locked.
Yeah, nothing's locked. Nothing's done. But it's definitely a song that I've written that I feel very strongly about, and it's about a very real thing that I think a lot of people can relate to.
Definitely, it's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Really, really
Thanks.
nice.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. It's not about the control itself. I'm not like getting off on controlling the situation. I think what it is about is just making sure that it's coming from me. I owe my fans that. They're so supportive and loyal that I really want to deliver to them an album of music that is coming right from me. It's not a manufactured thing. It's not... One of the things that I find very interesting in a lot of interviews and a lot of conversations I have with fans is that I think there might be a little bit of misconception coming off of Idol that it's this kind of puppeted Svengali situation that you get thrown into, and it's not the case at all. In fact, over the past 2 years, I've been involved more and more and more, and I've learned so much, and I think that this album's going to be a result of that.
You've amassed quite an impressive glam nation over the last few years. I mean,
I think it's exciting that I have fans that are so enthusiastic and passionate. It's really fueled the last 2 years for me. If I didn't have the fans that I have, I don't know if I'd be sitting here with you. I don't know if my tour would have been as successful as it was. Their level of commitment and loyalty is really flattering. And
with your new album, there's obviously going to be the whole promotional thing, and everybody loves sort of your aesthetic. Everyone always talks about Adam's fashion. Where are you fashion-wise, do you feel right now?
Fashion-wise? I don't know. Where am I? I don't know.
It's like
leather?
High glam Mad Max.
I think the last year, a year and a half ago, I was really wanting to kind of go super campy glam, kind of like late 70s, early 80s, way over the top, almost ironic, almost fashion that should try to make you laugh a little bit. I think that's one of the things that's really funny is that I think sometimes people think maybe that I take myself more seriously than I actually do.
Sure.
That album cover for 4A Entertainment, I know I'm looking real like, but it was kind of done to be funny. It was so ridiculous that was the look. This album, I think, is this whole next chapter. I don't know. I'm really attracted to clothes right now that are a bit darker, a bit more chic, high fashion. A bit more modern, a bit more current, contemporary, a little bit. I don't know, like a shaman on a ship to the moon. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.